Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
我
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
发动引擎，开足马力向前进。Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
爬过山坡，穿过原野，向前冲。Let's go. 闪电好像旋风，真过瘾。
Hello, Trump. Hello, welcome one and all. Welcome to Simon. Two people have already run away, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because your consciousness has collapsed my wave function. Oh dear, my wave function has collapsed, and naturally, you were thinking of cheese and wine, weren't you? Really? Yes. I don't care whether you were or not, because I was. We're going to have cheese and wine indoors. There we go. Look, there we go. We've got some nice French cheese, some Belgian baguettes, some grapes, German grapes, and some Belgian wild boar ham. Because I'm that sort of person, really. Hello, Peppo. Hello, Trump. Hello, Robert. Hello, Zippo. Hello, rock and roll. This is yes. I did try putting a title on, but I wasn't quite sure. So yes, how are you, Led? You've probably been editing furiously. And have you eaten? I've not eaten since breakfast, so that's why I'm like a bit hyper. I've got my glass. It is. I shall be describing each cheese. There is a description on the of what the cheese is and what sort of experience do you have a cheesy experience? I'm having a cheesy experience. Just drinking. All right. Well, I'm going to be drinking this week. I'll be mostly drinking Cabernet and Syrah grapes. It's half finished anyway. So I only had one. Only had one today, so and now I'm going to have more. Right. I hope the sound's all right. I've got it on 1080p, 4,000 kilobytes a second. For those of you who like that sort of thing. And the sun's gone in since this morning, Led. I was thinking of maybe starting in town and holding a withered sylvan appendage between my fingers. As I mentioned in the description, to prove that it was autumn. but the sun has gone in. We may go out later. I may need some fresh air. You may need some fresh air. I don't know. So, all right, cheers. Let's have a sip of this. I shall just put some salted butter, thick layer of salted butter, on my baguette and be all continental. And then I shall choose a cheese. Choose the cheese. Well, I'll show you the cheeses we can choose together. I didn't get a plate. Sorry, face. Yeah. So we can have Tom de Montagne, Bleu d'Auvergne, Saint Nectaire, or Cantal entre deux. Entre deux. Cantal two entrances. Sure. Shall we have some Cantal two entrances? I'm going to try some Cantal two entrances on my bit of bread. Okay, right, here we go. Very delicately. This is how you do it. Probably not. I shall get kicked out of any cheese and wine party. So, oh yes, I have to tell you what Cantal entre the deux thingy is. Right, hang on. Blah blah blah. Cantal. Firm and fruity. Okay, right. We're going to have some firm and fruity cheese. I shall tell you whether it's firm and whether it's fruity. Do you like it firm and fruity and cheesy? Did you go to visit Blue Sky yet, Led? Will she be watching? Just in case. Hello. Well, it's relatively firm for a continental cheese. Mostly they're just like soft mush. Tomorrow, all right. But fruity, I have to maybe try it without the bread. This is an excuse to eat more cheese. My arteries are going to be chucked. If I croak before the end of the stream, you know why. So yes, the collapsing wave function show. I came up with that last night. What a surprise! I thought, what the hell can I do? I don't know whether I'm going to go outside. I don't know whether I'm going to go inside. And depending on the consciousness of the observer, I was in a philosophical dilemma. And the consciousness of the observer sometimes is thought to determine the outcome of the observation. I mean, it's basically, do you hear a tree falling in the woods if you're not there? I'm not going to fall in the woods. I don't know whether I'm all there either, so... I don't know what they were on when they described that was fruity. I don't know what kind of fruit tastes like cow milk that's been squeezed. But it's all right. Wine's a bit tanniny. All right. Yes, I haven't figured out that. That's why in the intro clip, when I've used bits from previous live streams, there's all words all over the screen. All this verbal diarrhea from my commenters. Now, I should be having cheese on the bread with fig violette, which is like fig jam. Bad words. Oh, there we are. Yes, automatically censored by YouTube or Prism. I don't know what you typed. But it didn't work. YouTube has automatically censored you. Right. Now, more butter. Are you still there, Trump? Or have you just gone to the... Have I made everybody go to the fridge? And look, see what they've got. I'm going to have the Tom de Montagne now. Tom de Montagne says, what does it say? Tom de Montagne. Typical and rustic. Okay. Still doesn't work. Diarrhea. That's allowed. It's a technical term. That's probably... I won't be getting diarrhea. I'll be sort of like stuck. By the time I've finished all this cheese, I'll be here. I'll be blocked. Okay, so we're having the Tom de Montagne. Cooking lunch. Oh, good. Right, I hope it's tasty. Mine is. Poo. It's just like, kids' bad words are allowed. Stinky poo poo. Yeah. Okay, so this is stinky poo poo. Actually, it's fig jam that I'm going to spread on the cheese to ruin the taste of the cheese. It's supposed to complement it, but it's probably going to ruin it. You can just watch me stuff my face. This is the Simon stuffing his face show. Clota. Oh, Peppo, yeah. Oh, what was that Dutch children's TV presenter? I've forgotten his name. From the 60s and 70s. Oh God! And there was a thing on Dutch telly, and it was this innocent funny children's television presenter. They found a clip from him when he worked on comedy shows. He was playing a train conductor, He sang this song, "Het is klote zonder jou." It's like, oh my God, you know. Poop. Funny story in Dutch. May have told it before. When I worked in the museum in England, and the sort of like the one where you had to show visitors round, I was working in the museum shop. We had at that time a Dutch girl working for us as a volunteer. So I naturally went to the library and looked up. She was working in the shop, and I thought nobody would understand. And there was all these tourists in the shop, like buying souvenirs. And I just shouted across the shop from the counter to her, "Hey Ingrid, kutwijf!" Unfortunately, there were a bunch of Dutch tourists in the shop, so she was rather embarrassed. You can explain to the audience, Peppo, what kutwijf is. Spell it for them. This week on Shaman Show, we get prurient. Oh right, I'm digging into cheese without telling you what it is, and I haven't had any dead wild boar yet. Right, we're going to have some Saint Nectaire. Saint Nectaire. What does it say? Saint Nectaire. Tender and generous. Ooh. It looks just exactly like all the other bits of cheese, but apparently it's tender and generous. Can you tell that that's tender and generous? So, I'm going to have some. Oh, I'll put that down. Put some more butter on my bread. So I mean, Trump's fixing lunch. You've all eaten, presumably. Like this is what dead wild boar looks like when it's been thinly sliced. It's an overlay beyond YouTube. Okay, so there we go. So I'm going to try the dead wild boar without the cheese first. Was this wild boar tender and generous? I don't know. When they looked it in the eye, when they shot it in the head. Are you tender and generous? Boom. Mm. 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 Well, it's tasty. I don't know about tender and generous. I mean, it's autumn. It's the season for going out and shooting wild animals. Right, I'm going to be decadent. Are you ready for some decadence? It does censor. What, even in Dutch? Kutwijf. Oh, with all this food, I've hardly touched a drop of wine. Well, I'm glad you all thought of me to have cheese and wine rather than go out into the woods. I was looking at places to go. I mean, I was doing my research this week. Where's a good place to go to the woods? And it said the Ardennes, which is like a 3-hour drive. I'm not doing that. I'm not that dedicated. Where's a good place to go to the woods? Not a 3-hour drive, and there were like ones that were an hour and a half drive away. But then I reasoned, if I drive, I cannot have any wine. I could maybe go into a cafe and have some cheese and possibly not wild boar. Your reply on kutwijf doesn't have fat balls. I have those in the morning. I actually bought a second bottle of wine. I may open this. Yeah, just to look like sophisticated. Oh dear. You can watch my wine opening technique. Right, I've left this. I've left the what is it? The tender and generous. I left the tender and generous tree. Geez, all alone. Right, I'm going to try some tender and generous Saint Nectaire. Saint Nectaire. This is from the Auvergne region of France, which I'm not quite sure where it is. You have to Google that. I don't know. I think they got the labels mixed up. Tender and generous. Oh, I'm not feeling it. Hey, still no guitar. German grapes. German grapes. Belgian wild boar. French cheese. That's what you've come for, isn't it? French wine as well. Cheesy, yes. I had to open the windows at one point. Well, tender and generous. So what have we had so far? We've had firm and fruity and tender and generous. They like their epithets, don't they? They're French cheeses. Oh yes, and we've had Tom de Montagne, which was, not that you're interested, typical and rustic. A true, I can't even say it now, true European platter. Yes, the butter is Belgian also, butter is Belgian, the bread is Belgian. Said on the packaging for the wild boar ham, there's a health spectrum from A to E. Guess what this was? It's a feast. I don't know whether I'll be finishing it all. I may have to go out, take you out for a walk to look at withered leaves later on. Oh, I forgot. I'm going to swipe a minute. Go to my media. I've got some music. And it should be at the right level. I don't know. Oh. Play. Here we go. No, I can hear it. Can you hear it? Now, I don't know whether it's playing directly through to the stream or whether it's just playing over on my phone and you might hear it in the background. Said what? Kyoto time. Yes. I stayed in a very nice hostel, about a 20-minute walk from Kiyomizu, and lots of foliage there. Very funky. Oh well, good. You're hearing the music. I mean, from now on, I may not lug all my, unless I do it on StreamYard, I may not lug my computer downstairs to do actual living room live streams. I may just use this. But Led and I were trying to coordinate this morning to see if he could join. But you can't join with this app, not unless you've. I'm not even sure you can join with a paid app. Sounds like it was recorded by a microphone. Yeah, so it's probably just the music playing on my phone and coming back into the microphone. If I make it louder, and you won't hear me chewing. Turn it down a bit, alright, okay. I just turned it up. I can turn it down now. If I turn it down anymore, it goes off. You prefer music on or off? Right, now, blue cheese time. This is the Auvergne, Bleu de Auvergne that I know, that I usually have. I've got a little bit left in the fridge from that I bought earlier. But we're going to have the blue cheese. Cheese from it. This one. Senbei rice crackers. You're on the diet. You can, yeah, like you were saying, yeah, it's tricky. It's like there's no like one push button solution to anything. So we've like spent half an hour like setting it up. Okay, Bleu de Auvergne, blue cheese. What does it say about this? I think it just says that it stinks. Fresh and typical. Fresh and typical. Oh, I'm fresh and typical. It's my kind of cheese. Fresh and typical. Blue is the best. Yes, it's kind of tangy. There's nothing like microorganisms in your cheese to improve the taste. You know, I'm going to eat this without fig jams first. I couldn't eat a whole plate of it because it's quite a strong taste. But unfortunately, I wasn't thinking. I never got anything for dessert, which is, you know, I usually like dessert. Just have to make do with the grapes. They're quite sweet. So, what are you all having to eat? D-R-E, drink. Drink, ass, girls, thick, more. I'm going to now pretend that I know something about wine and open this bottle. It's Coke Rose. You're lacking booze. Well, just ask Led to pass you a can. Seriously posted. Did you see Seriously's latest Taiwan Matters video? It's quite interesting. I didn't realise that Taiwanese temples were a bit of a racket and a sort of like the CCP's backdoor into trying to sort of get Taiwan back into China. It was an interesting video. And if you're watching Serious and your guinea pigs, have a great time. She's off to the States, I think. So that's why she's not watching. I better get rid of this one. That was cabernet and syrah. There we go. Like sounding yet what? You just visited the massage shops. What? Pardon? What are you talking about? It's just, I missed that. Don't tell you. These are the days of their lives and we're counting. When you get to this age, you count. Right, I'm having the first cheese again. I've gone around the whole cheese board. Back round to the first one. Perhaps I should put some dead pig on top of the cheese. You know, apologies to all my vegetarian and vegan friends, but yeah, they know me, I know them. We're cool. That's a good combination. Maybe a bit of the fig as well. Fig jam, dead wild boar, and firm and fruity cheese. Crab sundae are the best. I can only eat crab when it's in the form of crab sticks or in crab crackers. If you present me with a crustacean that I have to open, like, I was watching a video the other day about lobsters. As you do. Apparently lobsters don't die naturally. They do die, but they don't die of old age. They don't get old. They just grow. And they molt. And the only way they die is when they run out of energy to molt anymore, and they get trapped inside their shell, and all their functions deteriorate. And even though they're sort of like perfectly healthy, they can't molt anymore and can't grow, and they live to like 150 years old and die miserably. Yeah, just thought I'd let you know that, you know. The next time you eat a lobster, you're probably doing it a favour by killing it early. Yes, because that's right. They have that was the most interesting part. The most interesting part of why lobsters don't die normally was that we've all got things that make us old in our DNA called a telomere, which is on the end of the DNA helix. And as you get older, that gets longer and reduces the ability of the DNA to function. And you just go grey, bits start not working, and you deteriorate, and your cells, you know, basically your whole body gives up. But for some reason, lobsters have evolved a hormone that stops the telomeres from getting any larger, and they just so that the DNA and their all them functions keep working perfectly normally, except they get stuck inside their shells and die miserably. The music level's a bit high. Right, I'll get rid of it. It was just an experiment. I can on StreamYard I can do it without. Oh, I have to pause it now. There we go. What happened? Where did you go? Right, I've turned the music down. Is that better? Has it gone now? Seems to have stopped or I paused it. Tell me if it's stopped. I can't hear any music anymore. All right, crab ragu. Yes, but it's been prepared for you. That's the best. You don't have to sort of face a sort of like a, what is it? Essentially, it's like an underwater insect, you know, or an underwater spider. I'm having some more blue. I'm getting a bit fed up of cheese. Cheese and ham. This is going back in the fridge for later. Silence except... What do you mean silence except munching? Oh, maybe there's a delay. I don't know. I'm going to have a lie down after this. I might not go outside. Just lie down and sleep it off. I've got half an hour to go, so you may have to bear with me while I put this lot back in the fridge and might take you outside. I'm not going on the bike. Not doing that. I've still not got anything in the post. I'm tempting fate here, but I suspect I have a slight suspicion that they've not processed my fine, because it's taken bloody ages. I mean, it was in summer. Yes, Asian restaurants. Look. Don't go in the kitchen or in the back. I need to wash this down now. This is the Simon Has Been Eating show. I'm terribly sorry. I do these occasionally. We will move. You'll get a bit... Well, I don't know. Either that or they've got so many fines that they have to process that it's going to be done in a batch, and just before Christmas I'll get a letter in the post saying please pay your €178 fine. I did think earlier that if I did go out, because it's a bit of a long walk, I'd like to go and find some trees. Like getting my gaffer tape and taping the gimbal to the bike, but it's the same problem. I mean, I'll be looking at the screen and your comments and riding headfirst into oncoming kids on scooters or something. Right, I think in order not to be violently sick on live YouTube, I need to take this back to the fridge. So we'll do that plate by plate and take you with me, just to vary the. And you can see my living room, or my collection of. Oh, I have to put. I've got a hatch, which is handy. Now you can put them all on the hatch. Now, Led doesn't have this problem. He just has to sort of lean one side of his bed and lean the other. But I've got to clear the table. Oh dear. Right, yes. Definitely need a walk. It's looking a bit grey. Cool grey. There's just sort of a little bit of sunshine is squeezing past. But Right, grapes. Just make sure the stuff that needs to go in the fridge goes in the fridge. The other stuff can stay out. Fig jam. It's exciting, this, isn't it? Bet you wish your wave function collapsed like this. Let's have a quick sip to keep going. Was this worth waiting a week for? I don't know. Has anybody got Tuesday? Have you got Tuesday off, Trump? Have you got it off as a holiday day, Peppo, and still no guitar? I've got it off as a holiday day. I abscond from my chores. Anyways, see you, Peppo. The internet is cool, yes. If you had told me as a child that I would be broadcasting to the world and having cheese and roast boar, I'd have thought you were off your fucking trolley. You know, I was expecting flying cars and spandex suits. That never happened, did it? You know, it's not without drugs, anyway. Not a holiday for you. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. That's army life, isn't it? I suppose, yes. Sort of, you know. I don't know, because it's Armistice Day. So don't they? Oh, I suppose you have to. Do you have to sort of like suit up and parade and stuff on Armistice Day? My eldest son, he's got to go and play bagpipes for these sort of Armistice Day celebrations. Right. Yes, no shit, Sherlock. It's like, you know, where's the future? What happened to the future? Turned to shit. Apart from the internet. But we may regret that. And artificial intelligence. And bioengineering. Have you seen that? Have you seen that useless robot that they brought out? Neo costs you $20,000, and it wears a wool suit and can't do anything. But it can walk and it can move about your house. But it's a bit rubbish. Oh, I must cork my wine. Don't forget, you must cork the wine. Alas isn't here, is she? Alas and I could be doing a lot of Frankie Howard innuendo stuff. Sorry, I'm just getting my corkscrew. And my cheese box. You can't do without your corkscrew and your cheese box. Hollywood, working now. Working on a Saturday? God, you're as bad as a lass. I only work on Saturdays under special request from my work, who says, you know, we're off today because we've got a family event. Can you come in? Okay. So I'll put me baguette in the fridge That's not a euphemism. I am actually putting my baguette in the fridge. Right. Okay. Do I need a coat? That's the question. Has it? It said 14 degrees. It would be 40. It would be cloudy and 14 degrees today. So, am I? Do I need a coat? I think I may need a coat. I'll put my big coat on, and we'll go out. Yes. Thumbs up, like, share. Yes, share. And unless you're afraid of losing friends. You happily share. Here, watch this. It's really good. What the fuck? It's a bit nippier, right? I'm going to wear my Crombie. I cycled into town to the supermarket dressed like this. The smartest person in the supermarket, smartest person in the town. I was the smartest person in the Thai restaurant last night. I had a tie on. In the Thai restaurant. Yeah. The ladies in the Thai restaurant appreciated it. The other guests were just casual. Right. Right, the fridge is sorted. I'll put you can look at my books while I get my shoes and coat on. Yeah. General shot of Simon's living room. Just amuse yourselves while I get my coat on. Right, nearly there. Coat's on. Do I need a scarf? Or is that a bit overkill? Your Abercrombie, even. Yeah, my Abercrombie. I think it's a Crombie. I don't know. They don't make them like this anymore, you know. I wonder why. Because everybody has central heating and fleece jackets. That's right, Simon. We'll just nip to the 17th century house round the corner. Been there a few times. Right. This is where I go outside carrying a gimbal and get strange looks, but I'm used to it. We do it all the time. Right. I'll flip you. We haven't flipped rear. Do I want the rear? No. I better lock it. Nobody ever comes here, except people drinking beer, who use my porch for shelter. It's very annoying, especially when they smoke and or talk. People talking outside. It's a disgrace. See, look, they use this as a. My keys, yes. Otherwise, I'd be fucked if I get. God, noisy. Right, let's go down here. Look, we've got trees. We've got withered leaves. We've got this. It's rather nice here. Sort of their wisteria, whatever it is, has gone orange. Now I'm going further and further away from my. I've got proper autumn stuff. You know, I could have driven 3 hours and shown you a beautiful panoramic view from an Ardennes valley, but I couldn't be asked. I'm sorry. All right, I seem to be sort of okay. I'm well beyond my Wi-Fi signal now, and I must be on data. So yes, I mean, you were saying to me, Led, that you don't, you're fed up of walking around Taipei. You've seen it all. It's a bit like here, really. I've been doing this for 13 years. So, how many times have you seen this street? If there are a bunch of kids playing around the corner, I may not go to the historic house place. Video is smooth. Yes, it's 1080p, 4000, and it's working. Well, the data is good here. If I look on the data map, like the coverage map, it's quite strong. So there it is. It amazes me. It's got a flat roof, or is it not? No, it's not. No, it's got a pitched roof. It just looks flat from here. But this is Toad Pond Castle. Padderskort. Padderskort is a pad is like a toad in Dutch. Schort is like a moat or a ditch filled with water. So Padderskort is the moat of the toads, and they call this place a castle because in the 16th century it sort of was. Oh, they've buggered up the gate. I see. Right, that wasn't there before. The right hand side of the gate used to look like the left hand side. The left hand side is sort of original, and for some reason they had permission to pull out all the bricks of the right hand side and put this crappy niche in. All right, so there it is. So you don't often have a sort of like a 17th century building just down your street, do you? It's rather good. Maybe they lick the toad. Yes, don't lick the toads. It's rather nice. I mean, it's been 18th centuryized. It's with its very sort of regular windows and whatnot. I mean, they don't look particularly old. But I mean, if you look on maps from like the 16th century, it's there. But as a more of a sort of older looking building with a moat. Not sure there's a moat there anymore. Maybe there is. I think there's a sort of a bridge up to the front door. It's a private house, so I can't sort of go in and wander about. But it's got kind of like outbuildings and stuff. It's kind of cool. So all this used to be the grounds of that house. And in sort of like the 1920s or something like that, they bought the land and built all this sort of housing on it from the 20s and 30s and 40s onwards. So yeah, look, there we are. There I am. I'm holding a withered sylvan appendage. There you are. That's the effects of ethylene gas, which works as a hormone in trees and suppresses the auxin hormone, which causes leaf senescence. And that's actually the true colour of the leaf. The green is the chlorophyll that is no longer working. So this is what the leaf looks like without the chlorophyll, and then it shrivels. There you are. Science and crows. We don't want to be on YouTube. They're shy. Where can I go? I can go to the former football ground that has been knocked down and turned in, is being built up as a sports leisure complex. This is down here. You'll never find me in a sports leisure complex, that's for sure. Not unless there's a bar, and the bar has good cocktails or something. Or there's a large contingent of young ladies in yoga pants or something go there. And then you may find me there, but otherwise not. I'm sorry for the lack of thrills in this. I mean, but I needed to walk off all that cheese and wild boar. I mean, Simon is a wild boar. Yes, okay. So sports leisure, keeping the oxymorons flowing. I like that. Yes. It's like SUV. That's an oxymoron on wheels. Driven by a Karen. That's just a moron. Best part of the stream, what? Just me rambling on as I wander past electric Volvos. So we have these. I don't know whether they share this, whether it's just like one person's like charging point. It's like they fight for it, you know. It's my turn now, and the rest of us just, like me, burn diesel and contribute to the destruction of humanity. Okay, so they've redone this road and put big yellow stripes on, which means it's like priority for cyclists. And what happens is people who like are a bit nervous and don't really know what's what, they drive in the middle bit, even though it's a two-way street, because they think, oh, that's for cyclists. No, it isn't. It's only for cyclists if they're on it. If there's no cyclists on it, don't drive in the middle like an idiot. Pull the plug and let's see what happens. Pull the plug what? Pull the plug. Oh, right, on the Volvo. They'll come running out of his house. There's probably an app with like a video camera or something on it. There's a baker's here. I sometimes, very occasionally, in the last 15 years, I think I've maybe once a year got my bread from here when I've like got nowhere else to get it from. Evie's Bread House, it's called. So yes, the excitement that was a football stadium that was knocked down. I mean, a football stadium is a big word. Hello. It's a big word, isn't it? Yes. And it was a football ground, I should say. It wasn't really a stadium as such. That's the sports leisure complex. How underwhelming. It's remarkably. It's got a swimming pool as well. It's got a swimming pool. I don't go swimming either. I have a wallet somewhere with two like swimming cards that you buy to show that you you go for like so many sessions. I think went to about 2 sessions and the cards are unused, and this was from about 10 years ago. So this used to be football ground, came to sort of where those diggers are now, and then there was parking and there was a cafe, and now it's just Oasis, it's called Oasis. God. Nope, sorry. That's all I need to see. No need to come here again. Like, not going to go in, make use of any of the facilities. Oh, look, advertising. That is the brand of concrete tiles that we sell at the shop where I work. Luckily, I don't have to. Nobody sort of comes to buy that kind of tile much, so I don't have to lift too many stuff of that to make people's orders up. It's mostly regular floor tiles. Go almost naked in a bowl of chemicals and urine. Yes. Yes, you go swimming and you have to shower after you've finished. It's like, what does that tell you? Mind you, if you go in the sea, you have to shower. If you go swimming, in general, you have to shower. I went swimming in the lake near the museum where I used to work. And you just ignored the fact that at the other end of the lake was the village sewage works. Plus, what you generally did, as a 20-something back in those days, was get absolutely rat-arsed and then go swimming in the lake. Happy days. long gone. Now, this used to be a good supermarket here. So it was really handy, you know, when I divorced and ended up living in that flat there. I could just come here, I could go to the baker's, I could go to the supermarket, get everything I want. Then it closed down. And now it's a Polish supermarket now. With, you know, I'm not quite sure, you know, what the difference is. But, you know, lots of Polish people go there and get their Polish food. And play loud music. This is Watermill Street, by the way. If still no guitar, I could look it up on Google Maps and see exactly where I am. So I'm not going to dare to... Oh, somebody else has plugged in. It's for more than one. There's 2 Volvos. Oh dear. I'll just flip you back because, you know, it's cars. It's just cars. You don't want cars, you want me. Me and cars. Because, you know, by the time we get back, it'll be time to end the stream. Then I can go and nap or go on Metal Gear Solid and play some video games. I did contemplate doing that as a live stream. I mean, it's a 10-year-old game, but I mean, it's still very good. Hands up in the comments who'd be interested in watching me play Metal Gear Solid 5 next week. Just if I don't have any other options. You know, I mean, to bear in mind, you know, the Death Stranding peeing on ghosts live stream was quite fun, and what else? Oh yes, and the I can't remember the name of it. It was such a good game. Oh, the Sekiro one, like the Japanese one, where he goes and chops people up. That was quite enjoyable. Just vote now if you want Simon to sit on his bed and play a video game next week's show. Or do I have to think of something else? You know, like a guest or something, you know, actually sort of connect with human being. There you are, Padderskort Drive. Toad Moat Drive. What happened? What do you mean, what happened? What do you mean, what happened? Did the stream get cut off or something? It seems to be still streaming. Oh, it was in the kitchen. We looked at the demolished football grounds and looked at the lovely new sports leisure complex, and discussed whether next week I should play Metal Gear Solid 5 on the live stream. You know, I can't play Death Stranding 5. I'd like to play Death Stranding 2. But I don't have a PlayStation 5, and I don't think my youngest son would let me borrow his to stream from. So, and I haven't played Death Stranding 2, so it would all be sort of rather chaotic. You made lunch. You didn't have enough with the crab crackers. You needed something more substantial. Don't say that after you've had several glasses of wine very fast. Something more substantial. Oh shit! It's one of those silent Volvos. They drive with. It's all right, electric cars. I think at one point, they sort of like for electric scooters, they had to put a fake engine noise in, because people were getting knocked over. I mean, a silently moving car would be cool if it looked cool. Not like a fat Karen-mobile. Or a fat Ken-mobile, just to be, you know, equal. They're just as bad. There we are. Let's diss the bulk of the population on Simon's show. That's what I'm here for. Be a grumpy old fart. I better make sure I've got my keys. So we're going back inside. That was your lot. That was it. You know, that was my outdoor bit. We've got some withered leaves Okay. Oh. Back in. Yeah. And the fact that you're not able to work on it at all. No, not that most people work on their cars at all anymore. And that if you break down, you may need an app and a signal to be able to move. AI, I think, what was it? The shareholders of Elon Musk were going to pay him 400 billion. Tesla research to automated cars. What a bunch of wankers. God. Right. And the empty room. This coat is bloody warm now. All right. Okay, take the coat off. Should really take my shoes off as well. It's what you do. You do that. I don't know. I mean, in England, we had carpets which, like, absorb the dirt from your shoes as you walked in to your home and other people's homes, and that was the norm back in my day. But here on the continent, you have to take your shoes off. You know, for some reason, and they have no carpets either. So I mean, you know, it's ridiculous. Fussy. You know, what's wrong with your infant child crawling on a carpet that's been walked on by people who've walked through dog dirt and stuff? You know, I don't see. How are they going to build up resistance if you have to take your shoes off? These and other questions remain unanswered as I wind up the show without music, and I've managed to keep talking for an hour. You always do, said the audience, and then I go quiet for a week. I save it all up. But thank you for joining. I hope you enjoyed the Collapsing Wave Function show. Next week will be a different title, different advert, different. It may be, if somebody in the comments now says, play Metal Gear Solid 5 next week, please, that will be the next week's show. If nobody said anything, I'll have to think of something. A Genkan. You've got yourself a Genkan. So when people come to visit you, they have to take their shoes off and put them around the right way. It's very... Okay. It's turning Japanese. It says, I'm turning Japanese. Yes, I think so. Okay, so nobody has said anything about Metal Gear Solid 5. Nobody says anything. Nobody messages me, and nobody says anything on Discord. Or says, please, nobody says, please don't, stop, no, do something else. Then next week on the show, I shall be playing Metal Gear Solid 5, whether you like it or not. If you don't like it, you have to tell me in advance, because by about Thursday next week, that's when I start doing my adverts. You know, if I don't hear anything by Thursday, I'll be going ahead and doing that. Otherwise, you have to say no, or give me a suggestion. But yeah, thank you for joining. I'm going to finish now and see you all again next week. Thank you for those watching after the event. If you clicked on the ever-growing numbers of people who watch my shorts but don't come to watch the video, the live stream, shame on you. Or you may have just got good taste, I don't know. But anyway, thanks everybody, and see you all again next week. Bye-bye. End. Yes.